Subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon to never miss an update.
Bocconi, as you know, was founded more than a century ago in 1902. And in these more than 100 years, I think the legacy of Bocconi is twofold. One is one of advancement of knowledge. Bocconi has always tried to be at the forefront of advancing knowledge in social sciences, in managerial practice, and devoting a lot of resources in this pursuit of knowledge. And that connects us to the second, which is the rigorous training of professional managers that we have been doing for more than a century. Our faculty have very much ingrained in their DNA the idea that what we teach has to be quite immediately applicable in the professional field. So we teach skills, and we teach how to face day-to-day problems, and we teach how to use frameworks or theoretical knowledge to apply to the challenges that a manager at any position in the company might experience on any regular day. One thing we have learned over these many years that Bocconi has been delivering programs is that a great high potential professional is not necessarily determined by a high score in any test. Following that really strong belief that is backed by evidence in all these years, we have adapted our selection process, but then we expand the selection process criteria to include also other aspects of what we consider is a high potential candidate. Among those aspects, first and foremost, is the ability of a candidate to give an answer to a complex problem. We look also at the number and quality of extracurricular activities that a candidate has. Right? We also see that as proof that the candidate has a varied set of interests, that the candidate is engaged, interested in things that are going on in society. So a candidate that, for us to be a high potential candidate, doesn't need to be someone who scores very high in a test. It's someone who shows a profile.
I will never stop talking about the importance of soft skills nowadays. Since the very beginning, we've been putting a lot of stress on soft skills, all the way from the selection process. Apart from that, around the full length of the course, we have increased the time, the hours of soft subjects within the academic curriculum, and with workshops, with certifications and so on. We, from the assessment, we work to boosting, filling the gaps in communication and so on, so that by the end of the program, the students is really stronger on soft skills. SDA Bocconi Asia Center, on top of the PlaceCom, we have a CDS team, Career Development Services, that is fully dedicated to the students and to help them understand and get prepared for the career that is best suited to them and where they would perform the best. We have 2 weeks boot camp at the very beginning. At the same time, there are activities with different industries, so that students understand what are the different industries, what is there exactly in the different jobs of these industries. And from there, with one-on-one interactions with the CDS teams and workshops, trainings and so on, they really understand what they want and where they will perform the best. Once we get that, along the 2 years, we work at filling the CV. So we have structured these activities starting well before the internships, where students are dedicated to the company for their life projects. So they dedicate some 14 hours a week for a life project that goes on for 3, 4, 6 months before the 2 months internships. That allows students and the companies to know each other, to match the cultures, to know the processes, so that when those 2 months of internships come, students are given very meaningful and real-life internship projects. We allow also, after the internship, if the project is not finished, to go on again with a period of live projects. Thanks to that, I think we have increased drastically in the last year the number of PPOs. Industry interface is very strong and very deeply rooted in our DNA. That's why we chose, after the city center of Milan, the city center of Mumbai as the place where to open the school. We are in an area where at virtually walking distance we have 50 between top Indian conglomerates and multinational companies with which we interact continuously. Starting all the way from research, where we are very strong, to activities with top executives of the companies that constantly come here every day for speeches, for lectures, but we push especially the top executives to share their stories so that students understand that it's never a direct path and that life can take you everywhere, so you have to follow your passion, your capabilities. They will take you where you want to go.